realistically think they're just going to try and counter the Zap off the lead. So it's like, what do they have that counters Zap? Nothing much, really. I can actually lead Zap, I think, and just Airstream Outburst this. I think I definitely can. I can actually outvalue a Coco, I think. Still bring in Mosa, and then I think you bring Mimi. Cart's a little bit dicey. Don't really like the Cart. Don't like the Nihilego. Don't need the Swampert. Bring Mimi. Let's go. You lost a game because your Butterfree missed Sleep Powder. I've fought the Butterfree mirror at a regional, and I've gone for the Scarf Sleep Powder against their Butterfree, missed it, and then been slept back by their Sleep Powder. That's the punish. Alright, awesome. Coco's what we thought we would see. I think this is fine. I don't think that, like, Zap really cares. I think they're just gonna max. Like, what else are you gonna do? Anything? You got any? I'm just gonna click Roost. You're faster than me. And I think I can just wall you. Even if you max. I think, like, max Lightning wouldn't do over half. Really hard to say. If we lose this, we're in a bad spot, but I don't think this will KO. No max. Alright, just a raw T-Bolt. Yeah, it doesn't do over half. Cool, and they can't pair it either, so we can just PP stall their Thunderbolts then. Because we have pressure, which means they have to use... They get 12 T-Bolts, basically. And we're waiting out... It'll do even less damage once the Electric Train's gone. So we just chill. Yep. Crit would suck, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, so that's the realistic damage. That's the high roll. And they're going to do, again, so much less damage when we get rid of the Electric Train. So that's 2 Thunderbolts. Which is technically 4. Third Thunderbolt, technically 6. I think they might be... I don't know if they're choiced. It's hard to say. We're just trying to wait out the terrain. 4th Thunderbolt incoming, probably. If you have Taunt, taunt me, bro. I hope Violet and Scarlet are as hard as BDSP storyline-wise. Gym leaders and Elite 4 having Eevee mounts with egg moves. I hope that you can just blow through it really easy. Alright, Gloom, so not choiced. This is going to do even less. We're just going to use Roost until the Electric Train's gone, which means if they want to go back to the Thunderbolt, it's not going to be that strong. And then we'll be fine. We'll start throwing in Heat Waves. Be just good to go. We just have to wait out the Electric Train, I think. That's the right play. Yep. Okay. Train dissipates. Cool. So now we can just go for random moves and stuff like that. We can Thunderbolt back. Let's see. Use those guys in the back. We outspeed the Coco with Mosa. We've used 5, so they've used 8 Thunderbolts. I'm just gonna go for a Heat Wave. I think that's okay. Because this guy's probably sashed. They're not choiced, right? They're not scarfed. Thunder Wave. Yeah, I'm not switching, bro. I'm just going to chill. So Thunder Wave. Decent damage. I kind of want to max here. If I max here, I rolled them, right? I Airstream here. No, I don't want to do that. I think I can just chill a little bit more. Thunderbolt's fun. Look how much less damage it's going to do. That's a high roll. Burn it. Never lucky. Alright, just Roost up. They might proc my berry here, but I want to be at full. Awesome. The fact that that's just out of berry range is really good for us. Alright, so one more Roost, no matter what they use, we'll be fine. And we'll Thunderbolt them back. Sick. Because we want to be as healthy as possible ending this. You know, we can actually just use Roost again. We actually don't need to have, like, all the Roost PP in the world, so it's fine. We want to end it literally full. Max Airstream. The thing is, like, I don't want to waste my max turns and then have them come in with something that wastes my max turns. So, like, for example, like, let's say it took a max turn to KO this Coco, and then they brought out something and then they used Protect, and then they maybe switched to mitigate the next attack, and then it'd be out of max turns, and they'd still have a fresh Maximon on the back. I think that's fine. So hopefully we don't get crit here. This is the one turn we don't want to get crit. Alright, cool. That's a little bit weaker move too. That's a high roll though. It's fine. Yeah, you don't need to Airstream. The fact that we can just save our max for our Mimikyu or something is huge. We can still max if we have to. If you were to send out like Conkeldurr or something, I can still max. The fact that I just, you know, waited out a full Coco, we're just in a really, really good spot. See, there's a Conk. So now we're going to Airstream. Cool beans, because we never showed, we didn't show an Airstream attack, right? So we didn't, it's like the fact that like we didn't Airstream them baited the Conkeldurr in coming out. And yes, they haven't maxed yet, but I think this is fine. I think they're going to get KO'd unless they're Koba. I think even Vested Conk would go down here. We'll see. We still have a good amount of health too, so that's great. No, we were maxing it. Alright, cool, they're gone. Unless they're sashed. Awesome. So the way we played that Zapdos like conditioned them into doing what we wanted. And now when they send out their wax, see like this is so much better than just max KOing the Coco, right? So much better. We have a little bit less HP, but we baited the Mon we wanted to come in. And now when they send out something like that Blaziken or something, we already have the speed boost, which means we can just keep up the speed boost with Airstream. Oh my gosh. Yeah, please max this. Max D's! Big Zapdos energy. What nature is Zapdos? This is modest, but it doesn't have any attack. It doesn't have any special attack investment. It doesn't have any. It's full bulk. But you still get more bang for your buck by putting your nature in modest. This should be able to pretty much get a KO. Again, this thing could be vested. This thing could be... it could be vested. It could also be Koba or sashed. So it might not get KO'd. But let's see what happens. Yeah, it's thick. Looks to be vest or like a bulky citrus set. I don't think it can do anything to Zap though. The Evergrowth ain't doing anything. We are Zapdos! The best Pokemon in the format. How do you make your full bulk? Max HP, split defense, split stuff. The video, I have a video on YouTube showing how I built this set and showing like the 10 or so different calcs. It's up on YouTube. This team has like probably 10 different like Zapdos calcs that are pretty important. So I'd say check that out. It's not just random. We take those wins. Awesome. Yeah, just waiting out the electric train on the Coco was the right play. We knew they were going to lead with it off the team preview too. So I don't know if I want to lead Cart. Cart's good against Grim, but so is Nihilego. Nihilego's good versus a lot of these guys. It's just bad versus it's bad for some of them too. Zapdos is harder to use here than it looks. I think you have to save the Cart in the back. Do I have a problem leading Mosa into this? Don't really want to. I don't really want to lead Swampert either. I guess you just have to go Cart. No, it's Cart and Nihilego. I'll try the Nihilego. We're going to bring the Cart. And then do I like Mimi here or not? We're not going to have rocks. Mosa's okay into a lot of this. I think I'd go Zap. Zap's good against everything except Gastro, and even against Gastro, it's still kind of okay. Because we can just pressure stall the Ice Beams. So let's see if we can get done here. Double Intimidate Squad. No rocks. Potential for like burns and stuff like that with Sableye, but it's fine. I think we'll be alright. What is the plan? Lots of Grim in this tournament. Is there a way to EV train a Mimi to survive a crit Wicked Blow? Or does it not have enough defense health? The thing is, like, yes, you could, probably, but then it wouldn't be used as, like, a correct Mimikyu anymore. Like, Mimikyu needs to have a little bit more damage in this format. But you can definitely make it live. So there's the Grim. That's kind of what we expected. If you go for, like, an Iron Ball or something like that, I think that's fine. I'm just going to go for a Sludge Wave. Are Hazards as valuable with 3 Mons? They're not as valuable, but certain teams can still make them work. I don't think we need to sub here. I think just going for a Sludge Wave's fine. If we see the Gastro, we'd sub. Because we don't actually want to show the sub until we can be subbing versus like a Maxmon and stuff like that. Yo, Yoshi dropping the sub. 4 months. Appreciate it, friend. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Awesome. So yeah, we're just going to pop the sub here. Or not sub, Sludge Wave again. Again, we don't really have to care that much about what they're doing. Because what are you going to do now? You could trick my Nihilego. I really don't care. Alright, so they're attacking. Foul play, like, Throat Chop would do a decent amount. Is that a crit? I'll take it. Sometimes lucky. Let's freaking go. Right through that screen. And so if they send up Gastro, we'll pop the sub and try and waste max turns. I got a speed boost there, which is really cool. And again, since Sin, we can actually just use sub to, like, wait out the rest of the turns. Gyarados. Would you Airstream or just Waterfall? If you Airstream, I'm going to lose this thing. And there's potentially, like, a million more turns. The thing about Gyarados is, like, we have the cart and the zap. So it's like, I low-key think we're alright. But we don't want to let them, like, Dragon Dance for free. That'd be really bad. I think you just have to attack. I don't think there's an issue with that. Policy Gyarados. Airstream incoming. Yeah, we know they're maxing. And they can totally go for the Geyser. I think that's okay. And then we're just going to let Nihilego go down. And then go for Zap. And be good to go. What's the standard, the play like for this tournament? Do you know if many people focus on this format? This is the most popular, like, format, is 3v3 singles. And this is just an older format for it. But yeah, it's a very popular format. More people play this than play VGC. Alright, can we crit through this one? That'd be funny. Just one-shot their max Gyarados off this. Meteor Beam hits. It's a lot of damage. Geyser. So, I didn't see if they were Moxie. Okay. Like, I could have went, like, subwayed all of their max turns out, but eventually they would have just Airstreamed and that would have been bad. Moxie boost? Alright, so the question is, like, who do I actually want to send out here? Because, like, you can almost one-shot me with the rain. I don't think you one-shot here, though. +1 Airstream won't do as much as they think. Yeah, I think you gotta go here. It's possible, though, I should have went subs, though. I just didn't want to get Airstream in the face. Alright, so you don't have a Reflect up. I think we just trade Airstream into an Overgrowth is probably going to be enough. Yeah, should be enough. You're going to do maybe half with your Airstream. Maybe just a little bit more. Let's go max cart. Let's see. Hope they don't have like a citrus or something weird. That might not actually KO. What's your record? I'm not keeping track of the record. Let's see how much it does with the Airstream. Because like if they don't even two-shot us here, we're fine, but they probably do. Oh, they don't even two-shot us. Ooh, that could be a crit though, right? They could put us out of crit range. Like, I don't know if I can actually KO with an Overgrowth here. That's a good question. Because, like, this is a 110. This is a 130 stab. So it's going to be 195. It's almost double, but it's not necessarily double. 57 goes to 314. Dude, they're not going to get the KO. That's not it. That'd be such a high roll to get the KO off that. Yeah, Airstream's fine. Max card. That's fine. You're just out of max turns then. So now I can just use Overgrowth and win. That works for me. That was the one play that was not correct. You might like switching in Sin or something here. I'm just gonna lose it. It's fine with me. Yeet. And I get a steroid for my next move. And some terrain activation for some healing. And a beast boost. Yes, please. I'll take it. Is it really instant last month? But you got that Gastro back there. Show me that Gastro versus Cart. Yeah, the decision to come out and Airstream in the first place, I think, was the right one. Just to keep up the Airstreams with them. I also like the fact that I just went for the attack with the Nihilego. Because I wanted to punish them. If they would have just Dragon Dance, they would have lost their Gyarados. So, it was the right play. Got to keep people a little bit more honest in this format than you normally would, I think. Because one like Dragon Dance or one Airstream or something like that, one good max turn, the whole game just gets thrown out of whack. Oh yeah, their last one totally has to be Gastro with how they're playing this, right? Is this current singles ladder? This is it's its own tournament. Yeah, it's Gastro. Awesome. It's its own tournament. This is a tournament put on by TPCI. The current singles ladder, you can use like restricteds and stuff. Quick call Gastro incoming, right? There's no way this Gastro like walls this. I think they probably just put their controller down. Because like I think they got timered into sending it out. And like, I can't believe you have even brought Cart. And it's like, bro, your team's really weak to Cart. So it's like, I'll do it. He's like, I could have brought Sableye and Burned. He's like, well, he should have, you know. I could have brought Incineroar. It's like, well, you probably should have, you know. Yep. Yeet. And I will take it. So VGC, TCG, and NAI get the NAIC singles gets an online tournament. Yeah, the TPCI does that where they put like tournaments and stuff like that on the same weekend as regionals for people that like can't make it to the regionals. So I've seen that before. I don't hate Nihilego. It's bad versus Metagross, and we would like be struggling. We'd have to bring the Zap there, and I do think I want to bring Zap anyway. So it's like Nihilego, Zap, Nihilego, Zap, Mosa is what I'm looking at. You don't want to bring Cart just because that Pult can totally carry Flamethrower. I don't want to deal with it. The hard part's going to be the Metagross, but I think we'll be fine. I also think Mimikyu is like definitely viable here, but like Bullet Punch Metagross is the problem. Have you ever played Viz on Pokemon? Yeah, we've had a bunch of games. You can just Google it. We probably have like 5 or 6 battles up on YouTube. So I would say check them out. We've played a bunch of times. This is one of my favorite content creators for Pokemon. He's been playing a lot of like Red Alert games recently too. Charizard. See, you see how valuable this is for me? Like, do you see how valuable this lead is? Because like I feel the only way we lose is by getting like airstreamed out, and if we just stop the airstream out from happening at the start of the game, we can win. Meteor Beam D's. All we gotta do is hit. The right play for them is to switch to Metagross here, but then again, that's stopping. Oh, they're maxing, bro. That is. How many Charty Berries you got? That's the question, right? How many Charty Berries is your Charizard holding? 1, 2, 3. You're gonna need a couple of them. 1 in each hand. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Let's pop off, yo. Meteor Beam. I don't even think they're holding them. I think it's orbed. Let's go. Bruh. +1 special attack. +1 speed boost because of my beast boost. And your max is gone. Yes, please. Thank you. I'll have another. I can just max. If they send out Pult, I can just max now. Metagross. It's the right play. We're just going to go to Zap. EQ Zard? Nah, he probably was just going for something else. Yeah, we just go to Zap here and wait it out. This thing's probably policy, so we're just going to want to throw, like, lightnings and stuff into it. Yeah, Nihilego got its boosts, but, like, we just chill. We don't want to get bullet punched. They should have just went to the Metagross. EQ, bruh. Not today. I wonder if it's Scarfed. Yeah, we can actually... We don't want to proc a... we do not want to proc the policies. We can just chill. Battle Frontier and Emerald had me wanting EQ Rock Slide back in the day. It's not bad. Alright, so it's not Scarfed. It's so much damage. That was a crit. Okay, okay. That's fine. Zen Headbutt D's. Oh my goodness. We can realistically just, like, roost that out. I don't want to get EQ'd. I'm just going to go for... We can Heat Wave this turn. If it's vested, it might live, but if it's not vested, it's just gone, because we crit the last one. Yeah, even if it was policy, it's too low now. Awesome. Now, we still have our max. What's the last mon? Is it Pult? I think Pult's probably the last one. And we have Sash Mosa, so we're probably fine. We just need to, like, break Sash, potentially. Lapras, bro. Should have used the rare Orange Charizard. I like Orange Charizard, yeah. Yeah, we're just going to T-Bolt. This guy could be policy, too, but then we just bring up Mosa and win. Policy? Para? Oh my gosh, this is my lucky game. I got my crit. Wait, you see the policy? Watch, full para. Full para. The fullest para. Survey says. Oh, never lucky. It's fine. You didn't max? Don't need it. Who needs max? Max is for the weak. The right place to send the Nihilego, but this is fine. First time here, just started playing. Yo, welcome. Happy to have you. Hopefully you're having a good time. They're going to pop the biggest Ice Shard the world's ever seen right now. That big +2 Ice Shard. Oh, just kidding. We win. Yeet. See, they tried to roll us with the Zard, and we're like, nope. Nope. We'll take the win. I'm definitely better at singles, I think. Lando's really problematic. I don't like dealing with that. Feeny turns off Swampert super hard. You have to bring Cart here, but I don't like it. I don't want to lead with it either. I think I'm going to lead Mosa. Mosa, Cart. Ugh. Ooh, I hate that. Mosa, Cart, Zap is probably our best bet, and I do not like that. Lucky's a bit of an enigma. What are you sipping on today? Just a random energy drink. Yeah, it's just an energy drink that I had laying around. This is a hard one. This is probably one of our worst matchups. Like they have our it's the same team as mine, but tweaked. They have a Lecky instead of Zap. We both have Cart. They have Cinder instead of like Mosa. And then they have like more defensive options. They have like Feeny instead of Swampert, Lando instead of Nihilego. So very, very similar idea. I wouldn't say singles is underrated. More people play singles than they do doubles. Literally, more people play singles than they do doubles. But this person has a great team, and if we can get an early advantage, we might be able to roll this. But we'll see. I'd like to keep my Sash on my most. Like, I think a good lead for them is Feeny, realistically, because we're just so chill. Cart. Alright, that's fine. I'm going to hit this. Yeah, we definitely need to be hitting this. In regards to YouTube content, again, it's still more popular. Singles is still more popular than doubles, just not on my channel. Yeah, we're going to open up at the CC. You could be Scarf Cart. You could be maxing. You can go into your Feeny here. I don't really care about that. We get to scout for your item. There's the Feeny. So Feeny's the right mon to bring in this situation. Feeny's really problematic, right? And we see the fact that like it's Feeny Cart. But we'll see if they have lefties on this thing. And then will you turn out? Into Zap, probably. Yep, lefties or not, bro. Yes, okay. Okay, so we can check that cart whenever we feel like it. They have everything for Nihilego ready. We can go right into our cart, too. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. I like Zap here, though, a lot. Scarf Potato's good. Yeah, this is, U-turn's fine here. I'm gonna come in with the cart. I think cart might be a weird way to do it, but I don't think I need to max to deal with anything, and there's a good chance that they're Calm Minding here. Versus, like, if Zapdos comes on the Calm Mind and then they max it, Zapdos is actually kind of pinned. Versus, like, cart wouldn't be pinned. Reflect. Good play. We can just crit through that, though. We don't want to max this. We really want to max Zap. So, we want to chill. I think their last one on the back is that Lando, which means they would probably switch it in here. I guess they could switch in Cinder here, and that would probably just lose me the game. No, it wouldn't lose us the game. We'd be fine for Cinder, I think. We're still going to Leaf Blade. If you bring in Cinder, it's the right play. It means you brought the exact right 3. I can't do anything about that. That's fine. I can go to Zap here, and then Heat Wave pin. And that breaks Potential Sash, even though I know you're vested. So, like, they're right now hoping that we don't have Zap. So it's like, I think we're doing okay. I would have liked, I mean, I think the fact that they did that means they don't have Cinder, or their Cinder's sashed. So, this is going to be a hard one. They have the right Mons. They're playing this correctly. You can see how the good teams like this kind of just make your opponent want to waste max. And I'm just not wasting it. It's 2 a.m. dropping the Prime sub. 12 months. A whole year. Thank you, my friend. Do be appreciating that. Thank you, thank you. Alright. So let's think about what the play is here, though. If I can get my Airstream already up, I'm in a great spot. I can pin a lot of those things. But, like, a weird Ice Horse set could be really problematic. I'm just going to click the Heat Wave. I don't think I need to max yet. You can go into that Feeny. I'll pop the Thunderbolts. Let's see what happens here. Who's coming in? Glacier. I freaking knew it! I knew it was an Ice Horse set. I'd like to still hit this. Thank you. Ice Horse, Feeny, Cart. I wonder if it's that weird. So he's not showing. He can't be lefties, right? So it's probably that weird Endure set, right? Max Flare, Max Guard, Airstream, and then I beat both their Mons. This thing can't Trick Room, guys. It's regular Ice Horse. Holy moly, that would suck. This might just get the KO if they don't use Endure this turn, and if they do use the Endure this turn, I just Max Guard next turn, and then finish up with Airstream. Okay. Bet he maxes? He should have. It's fine. Should still be okay. That's not that much damage. That's actually about the same amount of damage that we did with the first Heat Wave. So this shouldn't get the KO. Body Press. They thought we were going to switch to Cart. That's fine. We do need to get an Airstream off. I think I'm going to do that this turn. We need one Airstream to outspeed Cart. No way they max this. They're saving max for Cart. Yeah, they scoop it up. Oh, take it! Darmanitan in the back is really, really scary because it outspeeds like basically everything. So I think we just need Swampert versus it. Definitely I'm leading with the Swampert there. The thing is, like, it can OHKO. That Darmanitan can OHKO all these things. You can OHKO all of them. I mean, you still have to bring the most because it's sashed, right? So there's the sash. And then the question is, like, do we want Zap here? It's not that great versus, like, a lot of those things, believe it or not. Nihilego would probably lose. You can get a speed boost, but then the Darm's still faster. It's probably Scarf Urshi back there too. I don't really think you need Nihilego. Like, what is Nihilego really offering that we wouldn't have from other stuff? Nihilego could be a decent check for Cinder. I'm gonna try the Nihilego and try to threaten Pelipper with it if we see Pelipper. I don't think Nihilego is the right play, but I think I'm going to try it. I think it's better than Mimi. Is this a replay? No, it's live. I'm here. Let's see. What do we want to do? Like, no way they're leading Pelipper, right? Maybe they might. I don't know. Okay. Is it Scarf Pelipper? If this is where the Scarf is, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, absolutely fine. Pop off, Pelipper. Hydro me up. Hurricane? Oh god, just gonna Airstream out, turn 1. Who do you go to? I'm a Rocks. Yeah, we're live. I'm just Rocks. Flip turn's fine. U-turn, same thing. Does it? It doesn't even get flip turn, does it? It's U-turn. So we could have yawned on that. I don't think we have to. What do they have that just checks Swampert? I don't think they have anything. How's the tournament been? Oh, it's been pretty unlucky. This thing gets Energy Ball. Do I care? You gonna overgrowth me, bro? I'm gonna protect. I wanna see if they have it. Cause like I wanna see also like what they're doing with it. Ooh, is he gonna Tail Glow? It's actually a really good question. I'm actually gonna yawn. Wait, does it still get Tail Glow in this gen? I don't think it gets Tail Glow anymore. You know what, that's fine. I don't think it gets it. I think they took that out. I think I'd use that in VGC if it still had it. Energy Ball, awesome. See, the issue with this is Energy Ball is really problematic, but I don't necessarily need Swampert anymore. You can just kill me if you want. It's fine. Yeah, I can't. I don't have a switch into this. I think it's go Mosa. Special attack boost is fine. Yeah, I didn't want to fodder one of my other mons. I think taking too much damage from the Nihilego is bad. No, definitely O-Code. It's 4 times. He's not Life Orbed either. He's probably choiced. I think it's a Specs Zerk, realistically. I really think it's Specs. Which we can take advantage of with Nihilego in the back. They're probably thinking if they want to switch right now. Let's see. Are they staying in? Okay, cool. Works. Oh, that sucks, man. I needed that. Oh, that's really bad. I really need... Yeah, there's totally Specs. Look at this damage. I'm like dead. Literally. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. That's so much damage. Holy moly. Wow, that was a lot of damage. So the issue here is they're going to send out something in max. And like, I'm out of Sash Mons. I'm out of my wall. I have rocks up. But like, I think the Pelipper's scarfed. I mean, the scarfs could also still be on the Dharm, and I can't deal with that, you know? Because I needed to get out my Nihilego before the Dharm to get the +1 on something. There's the Dharm, okay. Realistically, if it's Scarfed, we lose. Why wouldn't it be, right? There's a shot Nihilego lives, but like I doubt it, you know? Oh! Were you Zen mode? What? It's probably banded. Okay. We had to stay in. Banded Dharm Spec Zerk Scarf Pelipper? For the fast U-turns? You're the +1. You're right. I'm an idiot. I'm so sorry. Duh. 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 Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. Freaking speed boost busted, right? You heard it here first, chat. All right. They're gonna airstream us here. That's fine. Real question. Do I hailstorm this? Take away the rain? And then even... I think that is the play. Because, like, a rain boosted... This is still stronger. It's fine. Those are maxing. They're going to kill me with an airstream. I think Max Nihilego can eat it. I don't play enough singles to make Lecky an Uber. Holy damage, Mosa, chill. That was a crit. Wow, look at that damage, though. Alright, if you're not airstreaming, I'm fine. But, like, you are. Flutter. Oh, we win. Cool. Doesn't have Hurricane. That would have KO'd if you didn't max. In BGC? Well, VGC doesn't really have Ubers. Are you talking about a restricted Pokemon? I mean, restricted Pokemons aren't picked off their stats, you know? Like, Landorus should be a restricted Pokemon, but it's not based off stats. It's based off how you get them. Yeah, we win. Rookfall. Big Nihilego. I didn't want to miss the power beam, guys. Great. Cool. Yeet. Big Nihilego energy. First time for everything. Oh, this format's so hard. Final of the NAIC? Wow. I haven't watched any of it. Escavalier again. We fought against one earlier, and it was harder to deal with than we wanted. But that person had a bad matchup. Sorry, they had a good matchup versus Zap with like the rest of their squad. They had a Trick Room team. Let's think about that. I like their team actually. I'm gonna open up Swampert versus this. I think it's the right play. I think you have to bring Zap even though there's a Lando. We just don't really have a way to break the freaking Escavalier back there without this. It's also good for Sirfetch'd and Sylveon. And then the last one, I don't think Mosa's good. I think Cart's probably the right one. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Yeah, Cart's a good switch in for Sylveon a lot and then can like help repin. So let's see if that actually happens. Is it going to be Swampert? Escavalier off the bat, yo. That's fine. Do we even want to set rocks first? I think I'm fine going Yawn first. Just to get it up. Hopefully it's not like Lum. It's probably vested. Escavalier is such a good lead. It's such a good anti-meta lead, I think, because it's not going to get one-shotted by a lot of stuff. So big Yawn, no max. SD. You like that? You like that turn 1 Yawn, though, instead of the whatever, like, Rock's first turn. If they have a Lum, this is going to be hard to deal with, but it's not the end of the world. I'm going to go for the rocks. I actually don't think I have to care if you just, like, one-shot me. The fact that they're just staying in here is really scary. Are you going to SD again, bro? I will then put you to sleep. X's, or might not get the KO, even at +2. Yeah, we thick out here. Which means even if you're Lum, I get a fade away, like, second Yawn into you. You got that lum, bro? No lum. SMH for you. The lums are gone. We left those on day 1. Alright, so you have to be asleep this turn, which means there's a free switch into Zap. Oh, that's so much damage. You see, people think of Escavalier having a 4 times weakness to fire and it resists grass, or sorry, resists water, but it just doesn't. So just come in here and just Heat Wave. Do we even want to max here? Like, do I want to max Zap versus this squad? Not really. I'm just gonna go for a Heat Wave. If you wake up, like, you wake up. Like, if I miss a Heat Wave and you wake up, that sucks. Yeah, you have to switch. And, like, in that way, the Swords Dance is mitigated. It's gonna be Lando here. It's good damage on Lando. We don't even, like, we're just switch back to Swampert, probably. Or we can just Airstream out versus you. I think if you take down to, like, 66, we can Heat Wave and just Airstream out. But yeah, we can outvalue with, you're gonna have to Rockfall me. If you're Airstreaming, I win. And if you're Rockfalling, I outspeed you next turn. Yeah, it's good. Not maxing. Are you Rock to me? It's gonna Earthquake me, yo. Big Zap energy. Rock Slide. That's cool. No problem. Yeet. I wonder if it was Scarfed. The Lando. Alright, so you have the Sleeping Escavalier. Lando is the big check to Zap. Yes, you can max whatever you, like, whatever you send out, you can max, but I still have 2 turns and an Airstream boost on you. So, like, Zap's in a really, really good spot here. Obstacle. You would just Airstream out. Good bomb. I think Obstacune's really underrated in a lot of different formats. It's one of my favorite TCG cards too. I have a couple decks made around that card. Obstruct's great, but we're fine. Yeet. Okay, so next turn they're probably gonna max it. You don't want to go for the terrain here because Zapdos can't make any use of it, and also it would make it so like I couldn't yawn the Escavalier back in the back. Yeah, it's fine. You just keep Airstreaming, I think. I was playing Unite earlier when some of the worst teammates imaginable. I believe it. Unite teammates can be pretty bad. Ooh, no max. They're just gonna try and not die. Doesn't work like that. They're saving the max for the Escavalier, but like Zap's too fed. I will take it. Let's see. Yeah, I think Escavalier is a good mon, but you need to surround Escavalier with like checks for Zap. Otherwise, this happens. And Escavalier was one of the few reasons why the only change I made to this team was I took Ancient Power off of Zap and put Heat Wave there. And Escavalier was like one of the only reasons why. Because like we could outvalue like Carts and Pharaohs, but you can't really outvalue Escavalier without like the Heat Wave. Heat Wave hits, we win. Yeah, they're just gonna try and see if they could wake up. And maybe if I missed a Heat Wave, they can get a KO with something like a Rock Slide or something. No reason to try and max there. Realistically, it can't do anything with Zapdos. I agree, but it's a problem. I don't like this. Comfey is also a really big problem. I'm gonna leave with the Swampert. I'm gonna try this again. I think Cart's usable, but Cinder's a big issue, so we have to bring Zap just to deal with just that Pokemon, I think. And then I'm gonna bring the Mose in the back, and we're gonna try this. This person's team's super dicey. I think Tina's actually streaming right now. Let me check. Someone's asking if she's in the stream. I think she's streaming right now. No, she was streaming a little bit earlier. Gothitle's scary? Not anymore. Not anymore. Yeah, I love this team. Ultra Beasts are so cracked. Yeah, I gotta figure out like a new streaming schedule, I think. I gotta get like a new streaming schedule and upload schedule. Lapras could be something with max screens. We would just yawn the Lapras. It would have to go for a freeze dry, and I don't know if it would KO, which means it's not maxing, which means it's also not like I think that we'd be fine for Slappers. You can't realistically Perish Trap me in singles if I play correctly. I have 2 mons with like pivot moves. You can't Perish me. Staka? This is singles. This is a singles team. Can't do that. Staka's not good. Well, I mean it's good. It's just not what I want for this team. Let's see though. They have high points. No restricted. You're right. No restricted. Yo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Let's see. Is that lap? All right. So the question versus lap is like, do we want to just yawn it and eat the freeze dry, or do we want to go for a rocks? I think rocks are really good. I'm gonna open up with the yawn, and if you want to open up with like resonance, that's fine. Freeze dry's okay. Oh, it's faster than me. What the hell? Full special attack? What? Oh, we eat those! Yes! Oh! We eating good in the neighborhood. Alright, let's actually think about this. Alright, you can kill me if you want. I don't even want to stay here anymore. You a Max, bro? Max, go to bed? What are you gonna do? Max Lightning? Not today, Chief. That's why you use... Swampert. Withdraw. Oh. Goth. Show me Goth. Cinder. It's fine. Cinder's a problem, but like I can't do anything about it, so. Think about this. Rocks are up. If you max this, that Lapras is sad. I have Zap. We want to waste as many max turns as possible, so we'll try the Protect. They're not maxing. Pyro. Alright, that's 1 Pyro Ball PP. Court change? Go for it. We'll just reset it. It's not going to be court change in this format. That can miss, bro. That's super greedy. It's 2 Pyros. That means you only get 3 now. Totally fine. I don't know if we max yet. I think you just go for the Roost. I think this guy's a good enough player to play the game correctly. And then we would wait out all their max turns. They only get 3 more Pyro Balls. Would this switch to Goth, though? You might switch in your Thundy here. Pyro. Alright, so that's the 3rd Pyro. Can you impression of Yawn? Feels like you didn't bring Goth. Goth, probably not. Alright, so there's that. So we're showing that we have an affinity for PP stalling the max turns. Oh, they're big thinking this turn. I took a long time on that turn, and they're still thinking. All right, you got to switch, which means rocks damage on these guys. Thundy is the one I don't want to see. Lando's fine. Lapras. Okay, I'm going to max. Am I, though? What do you think about that? I'm not afraid of Ice Shard. We won't KO with Max Lightning, guys. So it's not worth it. Max? Cool. I can't do anything about that, so this is fine. We need the Airstreams up. Mixed Lapras? It's good, but I don't think you need it. I also think they might be policy on that thing. They have enough speed to like be a bully, right? So I think that we actually just want to chill versus a lot of this stuff. We want 2 speed boosts. There's the Resonance. So it means they can't max a Cinder, so that's one thing I don't have to worry about anymore. That does a lot. Do you guys think we can get the KO with a Max Lightning from here, with Resonance up? I'm gonna try it. That's so greedy for me. Red base probably protect. Let's see it! Oh, not even fucking close, boys. If I was gonna play it like that, I should have went with a Lightning first, Airstream second. It's my fault. This won't get the KO. I'm gonna be left a little bit low. Oh, is that a high roll? Is that a crit? That we lose. It's probably loses this game. Right? Am I wrong? Probably loses this game. Well, that was close. We bit off a little bit too much to chew that game. But it is what it is. I mean, realistically, they can still have like Lando in the back and we can win. Because we can kill this guy. Get a speed boost. Cinderace will come and take rocks damage. Very most can go through that. And we get 3. If any of the Icicle triple axles hit versus like Lando, we'd KO it. Or I mean, if they like crit, I mean, if any of them crit, even the weak one. We got shots. Paramosa busted. Is Lando. Okay. I'm about to be shooting my shots, Chief. I'm intimidated with a Resonance up. I got a crit. I literally have to crit one of these. Let's go! 1, 2. We need to crit this one, guys. Crit! Unlucky. Your turn? EQ, okay. And the Cinder's gonna have Sucker, so we lose. If Cinder doesn't have Sucker, we can crit. Yeah, I could have played that better. It's my fault. I got a little bit too dicey on the zap turn. If the Cinder doesn't have Sucker and we crit this, we can KO. But we know it has Sucker. We know what you're about. Give me those crits. Sucker, yeah. Ah. Oh well. We knew they had the Lando too. I'm glad that, like, realistically, I think we would have lost anyways. The Lando was just too problematic. We also, like, I'm really surprised that the Lapras KO'd my Zap. The plan was for Zap to live through one more of those proc my berry, max guard, and be able to roost out. And then wait out the max turns. Remember, what happened? They did 45% with the Resonance. And then I'm like, that's fine, I can eat one more. And then they high rolled into Okoing us when we were at 55. So, unlucky. But it is what it is. You need the Mosa. I guess you have to go Zap. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be hard. Yeah, like, Lando, Zap, Cinder teams are really, really hard. Registeel is probably just there as bait. And so we're not going to respect the Registeel as much as we realistically probably could. But we'll see what happens. Body press is a big deal. What do you guys think they're winning with? Maybe they're going to lead Lando? Or Swampert? Lando. Alright, awesome, Lando. It's good. You can put up rocks if you want. It's fine by me. Question is this a Lum Lando lead? It might be. I do not mind trading rocks with the Lando, to be honest. Snogget's going to taunt me. You get Airstream. Yeah, SD. Holy crap, yo. We're doing one of these games? Alright, we're going to be doing one of these games, huh? Do you guys think the SD again? No Max. So no air streaming yet. SD again? Alright, cool. Earthquake. Alright, so we can switch and zap. I don't even know if we get KO'd by that. I don't even know if this KOs us, unless they're orbed. I'm thick, boy. He thick, boy! I'm just bringing Mosa. Yeah, I think Mosa's fine. They're not choiced, so... The real question here is, what move am I going to use? Triple Axel is not the sauce here. Close combat might get the KO, but if I don't, I'm going to lose it. I think I'm going to close combat. If I catch a Registeel on the switch in, it's going to be it. Same thing for the Cinder. Yo, show me Cinder and or Registeel, please. You're not going into Zap. Yes. Let's go. Look at this Registeel out here. Look at this guy. Look at this. Look at this absolute chump of a Pokemon out here. He's like, what? No way. Yeah, we just grind it. Even with the 2 lefties ticks, we still got the KO on it. This guy went all in on the Registeels, and we're just like, nopers. What do we think about going to Max here? I think Max is actually a good play here. There's a few scenarios where like Max can be really dope. You're gonna have to bring up the Lando, right? I'm just gonna close combat again. Lando after rocks damage, you get KO'd after the Intimidate. Yep, awesome. Or like two of these, you know, I can just click this move all day. This might still get the KO here. It's resisted, but it's not like that weak. Okay. Alright, so what do you got in the back? That's a really good question. What do you have in the back? How much do I care about what you have? Because, like, I don't want to get in a situation where Cinderace just beats us. This will give me the KO. And then I can go into Zap. Awesome. Cinder? Registeel again? Alright, so the Lando's now gone. The Lando is just gone. I'm gonna Zap and Heat Wave. You don't want to max Zap here in Airstream or Electric, because they can just switch in the Lando and we waste a max turn, so I'm just gonna Heat Wave. And if we just save the most of being sashed, I think we got it. Oh, they could be max. They could be protecting here. That's fine. I'm a Zapdos. Is it a good game to start playing Pokemon again? I would say so. Heat Wave hits. Let's go! Oh my gosh. Ray Boss down. Yeah, Pokemon Gold's cool. Scarlet's gonna be fun. Sword and Shield's fun. Diamond and Pearl's fun. Let's Go games are fun. Let's Go games are a lot of fun, I think. The new games probably have ranking. You could always just play on Showdown, though. Alright, there's the ace. We knew the ace helpful place was back there. Take that rocks damage all the way to the bank, yo. Now we can max. Right? Yeah, we just need to do a little bit of damage, and then we win with Mosa. VGC's for doubles, but like there's more people that play singles than doubles. I can say it until the cows come home. It's a more popular format. Alright, so they won't get the KO here. The Lando's KO'd to rocks. But like, there's going to be ranking in singles as well. Let's see what they actually are going to do with Cinder. Like, Max Flare shouldn't do that much. The Max Fireball, I mean. Fighting, bro. You're gone. You're gone. See, I'm so happy I didn't try the Roost play, because that would have lost me the game. That would have lost me the game if I clicked the Roost play there and tried to wait them out, because they would have got the +1 here, and then they would have one-shotted. Which is why, like, you don't always want to do that. Oh, and they're Orb 2, which is the old school set. VG stands for Video Game Championships. And we're going to take that win. That's a good win. That's a good win against a good team that we played really well. The close combat play was what won it for us. Finally, things are starting to go my way. And then Lando comes in and just gets KO'd. Rocks damage. Yup. I liked what they were doing with the double switching out, trying to get the Intimidates on the Lando, or on the Mosa, but like, we take those.